roaching, having multiple partners. You are making them feel like you are the only one. And over here, you have a lot of people you are committed to, not good. And saying, oh, yes, I love being with you, and acting like you're like boyfriend and girlfriend or together or romantic or boyfriend and boyfriend, whatever it is. And then over here, having all your little flings and your other partners. Welcome to the Secret Life Podcast. Tell me your secret. I'll tell you mine. Recovery doesn't end when the chaos stops. That's when the real work begins. After 16 years of recovery, my novels, Secret Life of a Hollywood Sex and Love Addict, and my new book, Becoming My Own Effing Soulmate, tell the before and after. The addiction, the healing, and the messy realities of learning how to choose yourself. Both are available now on Amazon. Welcome to Secret Life Podcast. I'm Brianne Davis-Gant. Today I'm pulling back the curtains of all kinds of human secrets. We'll hear about what people are hiding from themselves or others. You know, those deep, dark secrets you probably want to take to your grave, or those lighter, funnier secrets that are just plain embarrassing. Join me each week as we take a deep dive into one subject matter, exploring the how, what, when, where, and why of it all. Get ready for a more focused, more revealing journey of the human experience. This is Secret Life, and I'm excited for you to join the ride. Today, we are talking about relationship terms for 2026. There are so many new relationship terms that I felt I have a lot of people healthy, secure, healthy dating, and I want to give them some of the new terms because we were talking about it with one of my clients, and we were talking about gaslighting and love bombing and breadcrumbing and ghosting and situationships and trauma bonding, dry dating and zombieing and all these new terms that some of them are old and some of them are really new that a lot of people are using now to describe situations. And so I thought, well, that's really good for this digital age, right? How to date and understand what these terms mean and how you can apply it for yourself and go, oh, look, I just got ghosted, but he was breadcrumbing me the whole time. And so you are aware of these dating terms. So let's start. Here they go. These are manipulative, toxic terms that are all over right now. So we'll do the manipulative, toxic terms first because they're broken up: manipulative, toxic, and then relationship status and style, and then the psychological, emotional terms. So we're going to do the manipulative. Come on, let's start there. Gaslighting. Everybody should know what gaslighting. Your family members can gaslight you, friends can gaslight you, coworkers and all that. Gaslighting is making someone doubt their own sanity and reality by denying emotions or evidence. And this usually happens where someone's like, oh, I didn't say that. And you know they did say that. And then you keep thinking, wait, am I second guessing myself? And gaslighting is actually really damaging. It's a psychological manipulation. It's an abusive thing that people do while dating. They gaslight you. They make you doubt yourself. Your self-esteem plummets with the gaslighting. So that's why you should know that term. Love bombing. I've been talking about love bombing for years. Overwhelming someone with affection early on, often to control them later. So love bombing is to create a fantasy of you to that person, I believe, that then makes them think you're specific and you want a specific thing for the future. And as soon as you got them hooked, then you can do whatever you want. You can fade away. You can go have another person. You can not show up when you want to. It creates this dynamic where that emotionally attaches to you, and you then have the power and control. And people get love bombed in all different ways. You can get it in work. So this can happen. It's a nicer term for a manipulated behavior. So if you feel someone's love bombing you, run for the hills, run for the hills. 3, breadcrumbing. Leading someone on with minimal and inconsistent communication. A lot of it is digital crumbing, as I like to call it too. There's digital crumbing where you're like casually leaving someone linked to you through text, but fully not, that happens a lot on the dating apps where someone will reach out and they'll act like they're available to date and then they'll breadcrumb you and keep you hanging. It's like not enough, but it keeps you hanging on. So you're always more hungry. It's like sending a flirtatious but non-committal text message or message in a DM. It's just leading someone on, and you'll be starving at the end of the relationship if you fall for it. Next, ghosting, suddenly ending communication without an explanation. This happens a lot. People cannot end things well. People reach out, people should try to show up, and then they can't show up for that relationship. So they end up ghosting. I don't teach people how to ghost. I tell people communicate. You're just not my type. I had a lovely evening, but you're not what I'm looking for. Even if you're DMing someone or texting someone and then you stop communicating and you're going to like meet up for the first time, you should always text back and say, I'm actually not available now. My life got really busy. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll circle back when I'm in a better place. You should never ghost, because ghosting really fucks up the other person, especially when you don't know them. It is stopping communication, literally cutting it off, ceasing to exist, giving no explanation. And that person is literally like starts withdrawing from the communication with someone they were just like dating or talking to. It's so damaging to the other person. So man the fuck up, or put your big girl panties on and end it like a good human being. Zombieing, reappearing to a ghosted partner as if nothing happened. I cannot stand zombieing. That's probably one of my worst ones. I fucking hate, because coming back and acting like nothing happened, they are using you. They are using you. They are empty over here. So they're coming back as a zombie and like sucking more energy from you. So do not fall for someone that ghosted you and then shows up a week later, 2 weeks later, a month later. Say, thank you, no, I've moved on. Or don't respond at all, because you don't need to respond to someone that ghosted you. Roaching, having multiple partners. You are making them feel like you are the only one. And over here, you have a lot of people you are committed to. Not good. And saying, oh, yes, I love being with you, and acting like you're like boyfriend and girlfriend or together or romantic or boyfriend and boyfriend, whatever it is. And then over here, having all your little flings and your other partners. Monkey bearing. This was a new one. Starting a new relationship before ending an old one. Man, did I do that in my sex and love addict days. I would literally end a one relationship and have one already ready and already starting. Monkey bearing. I love that, because it's like almost like the monkey bars, monkey bearing. Like you're going from one to the next. It's like swinging. So I guess I would call it more monkey barring. Like you're swinging one to the next before your hands off the next one, you know? So I did that. Don't do it, because what happens, you take all your baggage from the last relationship and bring it into the next. And that is not fun for you or the other person. So let's go through relationship status. This one is a hard one to get through. Situationships. I talk about this a lot, where you have a casual, romantic, and sexual relationship without a commitment or label. These are the worst. And people think, oh, if I'm casually with them, sooner or later, they're going to show up. No, they're not going to show up. They're not. And then they'll have someone benching on the side, a player. I forgot to mention benching. So a player, like sitting, someone waiting on the sidelines to come in, you can like hit them in to bench to come in and be in a relationship with them. So that's what happens with situationships. You're like intimate with someone and having kind of a romantic partnership, it feels like. And then benching, there's someone on the sidelines waiting, because that person is never fully committed. It's like a player on the sidelines. Keeping someone as a backup option, or cushioning. People call it cushioning too. Like cushioning, like they don't have to ever be alone. All right, here's another one. Slow fade, where you gradually disengage from a relationship instead of breaking up directly. This, I think, is probably one of the worst things, where someone can't say to another person, I actually don't want to be in this anymore, and they slowly fade out, and they think that is a better tactic. It's actually not, because you keep the other person holding on, and it's really not healthy for that person and not actually for you, because you're truly not ending it. You're just fading away. All right, next, dry dating, sober dating, dating without alcohol to foster a more genuine connection. I love this, obviously. I think being sober is important. You can't really know someone when you're drunk or drinking or on something. So I'm all for dry dating. I think everybody should not drink alcohol on the first date, but I understand there's nerves involved. But just know if you do have alcohol on the first date, you actually didn't get a really good grip of the person. You probably put on your goggle eyes for them, pink eyes, or like something's not right. Then I love this, the designer relationship. To people who in partnership craft a type of love and life that works for them. It's like a relationship where they refer to people in partnership like that's my designer relationship. It's not a real relationship, but it's like they're together as partnership in something else. So they designed that relationship for them. And then the next one, here is the psychological and emotional terms. Trauma bonding. Intense emotional ties between victim and abuser formed during a cycle of abuse and reconciliation. Pretty much, and you share information, you trauma bond, you overshare, and especially at first, second, and third dates, do not share anything about why you broke up with someone before, why your relationship ended, those things don't need to be shared at the beginning because that's trauma bonding. Normally people share their stuff they've been through to create an instant attraction or instant connection. That's not real. That's false intimacy. The next one, enmeshment, blurry boundaries where inner individuals lose autonomy. Really happens in codependency. So it usually happens in narcissistic and codependent relationships where you enmesh with a person, you lose yourself in the person, and then you have to afterwards find yourself again. So that really happens once you're in a relationship. Limerence, my favorite. An obsessive involuntary fixation on another person, often unreturned. It's usually attaching a fantasy to someone when you don't even know them, and then you can't stop thinking about them and obsessing and when they're going to call and all this, and you don't even fucking know them. So anybody you're obsessed about, especially at the beginning, that's limerence. Burnout, emotionally exhausted from a relationship, carrying the stress of a relationship. You can get a relationship burnout where that person, you're doing more work than they are. You're doing a lot of work to keep it together. Bail, get out. If you are an emotional relationship burnout, you need a break. You need to reset with self and see if this relationship is working for you. Lastly, here's the interesting new ones, cuffing. So cuffing is like holiday season. You cuff to someone so you don't feel lonely during a season, like a holiday season. So you'll just take someone on a holiday date or date someone during a holiday season because you're cuffing to them in this time so you don't feel lonely. Orbiting is the act of following and interacting with your ex on social media. You keep orbiting somebody you used to date, were interested in, but they broke it off or you broke it off, and you keep looking at their social media. Pocketing. I love this one. Referring to a person who keeps a relationship a secret, failing to announce their partner to family and friends and loved ones. They pocket you. They don't want to tell people about you. And then lastly, carouseling. Taking a step that you just carousel. You're like on a merry-go-round of people coming in and out of your life. So it's a carousel of people. I hope these new terms help you in dating in this new year, because there are so many different styles now and terms that I know a lot of people don't know when I'm talking to them about it. So I wanted to do an educational about relationships, the terms, and what to look for in this digital dating age. And I hope this episode helped you. I hope you don't do any of these shitty things that other people may do to you, and you be better than them. Work on yourself, show up as your authentic self, use your voice. Something doesn't work for you, say it. Don't leave anybody hanging. Treat people how you would want to be treated. That's how I say. Thank you for listening to Secret Life Podcast. I hope you enjoyed this topic. Send me your thoughts. If you want me to talk about something, to secretlifepodcast@icloud.com. Until next time. Thanks again for listening to the show. Please subscribe, rate, share, or send me a note at secretlifepodcast.com. And if you'd like to check out my book, head over to secretlifenovel.com or Amazon to pick up a copy for yourself or someone you love. Thanks again. See you soon.